see us out there? Can you hear us out there? Hello, hello, hello. Oh, there's my notification. Motor City Solutions is live.
What did you
Can
end
we go
it?
this way? What? I don't know. It lost connection. Okay, well, hopefully you can hear us out there. Comment below. Don't be shy. We lost connection, you guys, so that sucks. But what we did catch in the nick of time here is TNT, aka Dynamite. Tim and Todd. Okay, you guys didn't even crack a smile for that. Okay, that was funny. That was, look, the likes are going all over the place. Ah, bonjour, Jose. Thank you for tuning with us. So they are moving the 67 Mustang Fastback into the booth here, getting it ready for Prep and Prime. Prep and Prime, am I saying that right? Or is it just Prep? He's like, actually, it's just Prime. Okay, so they are moving the Fastback into the booth. Shout out to Mr. Dave and Barb Hartline, the owners of the 67 Fastback. Cool story behind this one, and if you guys stay tuned on our live feed here, we will catch up with TNT in a couple minutes.
You got room?
Oh, looks like Rick's gonna give me a hand here. Bonjour, Jose. Thank you for tuning in with us today. So, if you guys are just now tuning back in with us, we lost connection. My other phone died, so I had to grab this other phone. And we were talking to Ricky about the 1970 Mach 1. You with us, Rick?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna grab my lens because I am on portrait mode. Hey, Bill. How you doing? So if you guys are just tuning in, we're live. We are at our hot rod shop in Taylor, Michigan. We are about 10 to 13 miles out from Detroit. You guys bear with me, okay? This is what's going on here. I'm putting this little lens on my phone. Oop, don't break it, Gwen. Okay, I'm turning it. You're bearing with me, you're loving it, it's working out. Maybe if I do this, you can see what I'm doing a little bit, maybe not. Okay, so this little lens I'm putting on the camera is called a wide angle lens, and it also is a macro lens. So do you want to see the difference? From sociallighting.com. So this is with no lens, regular phone. This is with the lens. Hello! So you can see a lot more of our surroundings here. So I'm gonna flip the camera around. I'm back at the Mach 1, thank goodness. I know you guys had to fight through that, but we are back at the Mach 1. Good thing we have the microphones because they are making some sound over there in the booth. Okay, Mr. Ricky, now we're ready.
All right.
How's it going? What you got going on?
It's going. Right now I'm getting ready to finish up mocking up the AC system. Mm-hmm. And after that, we're going to pull it back out, put their firewall pad in, and then we're going to install the dashboard and put the AC unit back in for good.
Nice. I like it. Hey, shout out to Brandon Morrison. Do you know a Brandon Morrison, Rick?
I do.
He is watching our live feed. Why don't you give him a what up?
How's it going, Brandon?
Hey, Brandon. We miss you. So we were just looking at the dash. If you were tuned in with us last week, we actually had a chance to look at the old dash that they pulled from the Mach 1, that Ricky pulled from the Mach 1. Is it safe to say that?
Yes.
Just Ricky on this one.
Yeah.
And so he showed us a little bit of the new. The radio is installed now on the dash. And what kind of radio is this one, Rick?
It's a retro sound.
A retro sound radio. So is that the company that makes it?
It is.
Shout out to Retro Sound. Okay, and it looks very classic, but will you tell us a little bit more about it? I know you just did, but we lost our connect.
It's got Bluetooth. It's USB capable. It'll hook to an iPhone or a Android.
Nice.
So it can play all your new songs off your phone on your vintage-looking radio.
Yeah, I like that. So comment below if you guys had a classic car and you were restoring it. What look would you go with for the radio? Okay, I would definitely go with the classic look, but still have the capability of the Bluetooth connection or the USB port. so we can get, you know, our live feeds on the speakers when we need to watch, right? So comment below, you guys. Don't be shy. Let us know. And you were telling us about the door handle.
Yes, we just got done installing the door handles. After a little bit of modification, we finally got them to fit properly. So we had to grind a little bit off the backside of the door handle and modify the door a little bit.
Wow,
make the
really?
handle fit properly anyways.
So is that aftermarket or is that original, or?
It's a aftermarket door and an aftermarket handle.
So a lot of the times with working with aftermarket parts like that, do you find this often? Or?
Yeah, they kind of fit. They don't always fit, but
they kind of fit. So you got to do what you got to do to make it work.
Fit.
Right, we make them work. We make it work. Brandon says the engine bay is looking good on the 1970 Mach 1 here.
We got all the pulleys mocked up for the AC system. So we're running a brand new vintage air setup, but we're going to end up using the original style compressor, original brackets. We have an AC dash, so we're going to run the original vents. So it's going to look like a factory AC car, but it's going to have all the modern air features.
Nice. Wow, so this car is literally going to look classic all the way around, sounds like.
But have modern features.
But have all the modern features. So you got your nice AC. Now, okay, let me ask this. Is this a fuel injection car?
No, this is still carbureted.
Okay. So that's so you know where I'm going with this, right?
Yep.
A lot of the times people convert their carburetor system to fuel injection to get more of that modern drivability. But doesn't sound like this one's going to be, but that's okay.
At least not yet. Maybe in the future he'll...
Is that a recommendation for Mr. Shelton?
Yeah, well, maybe in the future he'll want to go fuel injection, but as of right now we're going to keep it carbureted.
Okay, and that's okay because we definitely know how to work on carbs here.
Yep.
All right, I like it. What else can you tell us about the Mach 1?
We're just getting all the rest of our parts in and getting ready to get it together in the next month for Autorama. So.
Autorama!
Yeah.
Don't tease me now. Look, these are the Autorama cars. You can almost get it in the same...
At least two of them.
Are we doing more than two?
Oh, we're going to have more there than two.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
Well, what do you know?
Yeah.
A lot more than me, sounds like. Okay. So that's pretty cool, okay? We got the 70 Mach 1, 67 Fastback.
That's the vintage air box.
Oh, cool. Let's take a look.
So it's direct fit kit, so it fits really nice underneath the dash. It's got all the brackets that mount right up to the existing holes.
Wow, yeah, it looks really clean.
So.
Shout out to Worth. I can see a Worth bottle there. We get a lot of our materials from Worth. Shout out to Alex, who is our representative from Worth. Gwen, is my car going to be ready for Autorama? Mark, I don't know. A lot of the paint department is off on vacation today, so we'll have to ask them next week when we get back. But what else can you tell us about the mechanic shop?
I don't know. It's kind of been a slow week. We only been here a couple days.
Yeah, because we're getting ready for the new year. Is that right?
Yep.
All right. Well, that's okay. We'll take a step over here and see what TNT has going on the Fastback.
All right.
All right, Rick. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too.
Woo!
See you guys in 2019.
Yay! Sorry. Cool. All right, you guys. So if you are still with us or you just tuned back in with us, Rick Carpenter, one of our master mechanics here, was just giving us the down low on the 70 Mach 1. We are at Motor City Solutions, Hot Rods and Restorations in Taylor, Michigan, at our 28,000 square foot classic car. I don't want to say just hot rod shop because we do all types of classic cars. So thanks for tuning in with us. We're walking into our prep and paint. Is this just a prep booth or is this paint booth too? Paint booth, but we use it mostly for prep.
Used to.
Want to do a dance? I like to dance. So Todd was just telling us that we used to use the booth for mostly prep, but now that he's the guy with the gun here, he's saying that we use it for prep today, Junior, prep and paint. Yeah?
Yeah, they've used it for paint in the past, but that Camaro I did half and half.
Oh, really?
Half the car in this booth and half in the other booth. That way I can do it all at the same time.
Okay, so when you say, so you did the body over there and then...
Yeah, the body was done over there and I had the fenders, doors, deck lid, all that in this booth.
Nice.
Painted it all at the same time.
I like it.
So
that's some of the benefits. So we are looking at the 1967 Mustang Fastback. You guys comment below really quick. Let me know that you can hear Mr. Todd. I know his mic was down there. I was like, I don't know. I gotcha. This is a copy of the Mustang Monthly magazine from, let's see, 2007. Okay. Tim Honto is not in with us in the booth right now, but he's also working with Todd on the car. He did almost an identical version of this car back in 2007 for SEMA, and looks like it made its way to the cover of Mustang Monthly. Okay, so Dave Hartline, Barb Hartline, the owners of the Mustang here, I'm sure it's comforting to know that one of our guys working on the vehicle, there's the man himself, has done almost an identical version of this one. I like it. Okay, so last week when they checked in with us, you were gapping. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
Where are you at now? Take us away.
All the filler work's done on all the gapping and cleanup that we had to do on it. It's all done now. And just getting a final tape for primer at this point. Do a final prime on it. Once we get that done, when we get back from the holiday, we'll be able to start wet sanding it and getting it ready for paint.
Nice. And look at how tight the tape is. I mean, look at this. This is like... So how long did it take just to do the tape this intricately?
We're about an hour and a half into the tape job on it.
And it makes that difference, doesn't it? Can you elaborate a little bit on what tight taping and really intricate detail to taping does for a paint job?
Especially with the paint job itself, not so much with the primer, but the paint. I like to try and get the tape and paper as tight as I can, so that way when I'm spraying it, the overspray isn't getting caught in a fold, and then next time I make that pass by it, it could blow out and basically be dirt after going by 4 or 5 times in that same area. So if I keep it as tight as I can, it just slides across it and I won't have those issues.
Nice. So it's like you're saving yourself from future extra work.
Yep. The cleaner I can get the job, the less time we got to sand and polish on it. We're still going to flat sand them and polish them really nice, but if we got less dirt in it, it makes it that much easier.
Yeah. So is that why your area is always so tip and clean there, Timmy?
Yep.
Makes the job easier. All right, I like it. Well, it's looking good so far, you guys. I can't believe you got it already all gapped up, taped up.
Yep.
When can we expect to see this one in the paint booth?
We're on a short week next week, so I'm thinking probably mid the following week, I would think. Beginning to mid following week.
Okay. I have a viewer here, Todd, jumping cars really quick. Mark Wagozi, who has the silver, I think it's a 71 Z28.
Yep.
He is wondering, he says, show my Camaro. And I did show it on the other live feed I got disconnected of. What's the status of the 71 over there? Are we waiting for parts or waiting for a space open in our paint room?
Yeah, I think it's just space at this point. I'm not sure where we're at on that one at the moment.
Yeah, Mark, I don't know if you heard me here just a moment ago, but I did say a lot of our crew right now is on vacation because we do have the holiday weeks going back to back with Christmas last week, the New Year coming up this week. So let me get back to you on the status of that when a lot of our team is back in the booth with us, okay? But thanks for tuning in with us, Mark. Back to the Fastback. Dave and Barb, I know you guys are excited. This is going to be a full Autorama vehicle. Is that right?
Yep.
Very, very nice. And what can you tell us about the color on this one, Todd?
This one is Brittany blue on this car.
Is that a Ford color? Or?
Yeah, it's a Ford color.
All right. I like it. Almost to match my nails here. Can I steal you for just 1 second from this booth here and ask you, because we have been, if you guys were following with us last week, we were looking at the 1979 Camaro, which is a Kono blue.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yep.
Which is a Kono blue. That is a Ford color. Okay. But look at the depth of this blue here. And look at the color change when it dances in the light there. Beautiful color. And then next to it, we have a 73 Mustang. Yeah. And
The other blue one here is 69.
oh, okay. So got me. 60. Oh, the 73 is in the trim shop there. Okay, and then what can you tell us about this color?
This color I don't know too much about. This car actually came to us already painted, and we're doing a lot of modifications to it for the customer. Not sure if we're repainting the car or if it's getting left this way.
The color looks beautiful already.
Yeah.
It's a really, really beautiful color. But
Yeah.
you can see the big difference, you know, looking back at the Camaro.
Yeah, they're both very close in color. The Camaro's a little darker. The pearl is more predominant in that car.
Is that why the light is dancing?
Yep.
Like why it's changing some color so much?
Yep.
Okay. Let me see if I can get a better shot here so I can show you guys some of this pearl dance. Pearl dance. It's a new little name for it. Okay, yeah, you can really see it on the hood here. I know we were looking at this a little bit last week, but it's honestly such a beautiful color, and it really does sparkle and shine in the light, especially in the front of the car. So Mark is on vacation this week. He is, I think, polishing?
Yeah, car's pretty much polished, I believe, at this point. We'll do our final polish on it once the car's fully assembled. Do our final glaze and stuff like that on it.
Wow, so you polish all the pieces piece by piece, and then
Yep.
once it's fully assembled, you polish again?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Because there's so many people that are going to be handling it, just in case if it gets a little scuff or something, we can do a little wet sand and polish that area out.
Yeah.
That's
Absolutely.
the main reason. There's so many people handling it after it that if something was to happen, we can easily clean it up.
Yeah, absolutely.
This really shows right here when you catch it, when you're asking about the lights. You can actually see how the pearl really highlights all these sharper edges.
Wow, yeah, you can. My gosh. Wow, thank you for pointing that out on this. And that nose piece of the 79 Camaro is that dominant feature
Yep.
that you know, like that's the 79, that's that year of the Camaro. A very dominant feature with a very sharp point in the front there. Almost kind of makes like a W, I
Yep.
don't know. But yeah, it really looks beautiful under the light.
Kind of got an eagle beak to it.
Eagle beak, I like that.
It's a sharp color. It goes from the blacks to a really bright blue, and then you kind of get a violet in it.
Yeah, look at, I mean, seriously, you guys, look at, this is just walking and looking at from different angles, this Kono blue, which is a Ford color, excuse me. So looking at just walking from different angles, and look at the differences we're seeing in this color. Look how dark it was on the underside of the front nose. Okay, and then now you really can see in those sharp points the light just beam off of it and the pearl just shine right through. It's beautiful. I love it. Our viewer Mark W is adamant on letting everybody know this is his car. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are watching the live feed right now, this is Mark W's car. He is commenting below. I'm sure you've seen him down there. Mark, here you go, darling. This is just for you. One time for the one time. I can't take it out of the plastic there. But there it is, a beautiful 1971 Z28. This did get some paint work done to it here at the shop. Todd, my main man over here, actually stepped in the booth with this one, right?
Yep.
And it is looking good. Like I said, I can't pull the cover off. So tune in with us next week, Mark, and anybody else viewing, if you guys would like to see a better glimpse of the Camaro. That's a promise, Mark. I'll take care of you. Okay, cool. Well, I guess I'll let you get back to the Fastback, sir.
Alrighty.
TNT in the house. Dynamite! I had to do it. I had to do it. There's a smile. Okay. Happy New Year. Hey, we will see you guys in 2019. That's right. Gwen, it's a 1972. Okay, the Camaro I was just talking about. Okay, Mark. Yeah, we on paper we got 71 over here, sir. So Mark, come on in. Let's battle royale over the year. Tim said he thought it was 71 too. So, all right, you guys, we'll see you next week.
Alrighty. Take care.
Barb and Dave Hartline. Hopefully, you guys are getting super excited. The Fastback is making its way. Looks like Mr. Mitchell is in the house. Hey, Mitchell! Working on the 38 Chevy. I am looking for Mr. Hoy. Hello, sir.
What's going on?
How are you? This is the fabrication area over here. Oh, we got legs flowing. They like to see you, Mr. Hoy. And believe it or not, Jose, I can't translate right now, but after the live feed I will. So believe it or not, this 1957 Chevy Pickup actually came to us. It was just the cab. Is that right?
Just the cab on the frame.
Just the cab on the frame. So I'm sure you've seen it on a live feed. I don't know that we've ever pointed it out. But now it looks like this week Josh has got the bed put onto the chassis.
Yep, we basically bought the bed in pieces, I believe, from Brothers Trucks. I mean, just basically as a kit. The only thing that's not aftermarket on the bed is the side steps right in front of the rear fenders. Other than that, it's all 100% brand new. Brand new wood, brand new bed.
I like this.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's original.
Oh, I like that original feature.
Yep, we had brand new aftermarket ones, but they fit so poorly, we opted to go with the original ones because they actually fit good.
Wow.
Yeah, other than that, it would have been 100% all brand new stuff, but they just, it wasn't even remotely close to working out to what we needed, so we just opted to use what he had.
I know a lot of the times when you guys, well, I don't want to say a lot of the times, but I know in the past I've seen like the 36 Dodge getting worked on, it used to have that old tire. Remember, it had the spare and it was in the front of the truck?
Yeah, in the, in the fender.
Yeah, so after talking to the customer, you actually decided to take that feature out of the 36.
Yep.
So was taking that side step, was that something, taking it completely out, was that something you were thinking about or talking with the customer about?
No, I mean, it was going to be there regardless whether it's brand new or factory part. It's just the aftermarket part just fit so bad, it just simply would not fit.
Now, if he wanted to take that out, would that be an option?
I mean, it's always an option, but it just wouldn't look right.
Okay. So tell us about getting the truck together. What do you got going on up front here?
So this truck originally was an inline 6 car with probably a 3-speed on the tree type deal. He wanted more giddy up and go, so he's got a small block Chevy 350 in it. Back behind a 700 R4 overdrive trans. So he'll be able to take this thing anywhere he wants to go and with no issues. Take it on the freeway, take it, up and down the road.
Nice. We got some likes coming in. They're liking what they see. I can't really get. Is this a good view here? I'm trying to show the viewers the best I can. Where should I go here?
Let's look underneath the truck since it's already in the air.
Yeah, let's do that, Josh.
And then we'll lower it down.
Okay. Where am I going? I'm following you, sir.
No, don't follow me because I don't know where I'm going half the time.
Oh, that makes it a lot easier, eh?
Yep.
You guys, if you haven't met Josh Hoy yet, he is our custom fabricator here at Motor City Solutions. Okay, where are we going?
So, if you look, since this truck didn't originally have a V8 in it, we got an aftermarket cross member that holds the engine up. We have a custom-made trans cross member, new brake booster, master cylinder, all new brake lines, all the way back. You can see the wood's brand new still. I mean, it hasn't even had a stain on it or any stain on it yet.
Wow, looks great.
Yep. Other than that, kind of right now, we're actually kind of waiting on parts. We're waiting on the front sheet metal to get here.
No, what? We're doing a classic and we're waiting on parts?
Yeah.
That doesn't happen. That's a joke. I'm just joking.
No, I know.
Josh is like, is she kidding? Because really, it happens a lot.
No, that's a story. That's the story of my life, waiting on parts.
Right.
But we ordered the parts about a month ago, from what I understand, and the supplier that we get the parts from, they dropped the ball and they actually forgot to order the parts.
So sometimes that happens, and sometimes they're just out of stock, back ordered, and we have to wait, even when the ball doesn't get dropped. It's just getting parts for these classics. It's.
Yeah, but I mean, you can see. I mean, this thing was all completely stripped down to bare metal, repainted. I mean, other than basically these two side steps right in front of the rear fenders. I mean, there's not any speck of rust on this thing.
Yeah, it looks fantastic from where I'm standing.
Yep. But when we go to paint this, those side steps will get stripped down and repainted too. So this thing will be better than brand new when it's all said and done.
Awesome. I love it. It's already looking great. Can I get a word or two from you on the 72 Nova?
Yeah.
Okay, since it happens to be right next door.
So,
do you know what time it is, Josh?
Yes.
Sorry, guys, we got to do a time check. Time check. Hit the like button.
3:44.
Wow, we are doing a time check. Okay.
So, this Nova, I haven't got to do a whole lot of work on. So, this is Ricky's baby. This is his project.
Thus far.
So far. So, this has a 6-speed T56 transmission in it.
Oh! Last week we were looking at the Nova and the trans tunnel was cut out, right?
Yep. Yeah, the trans didn't fit in the factory trans tunnel, so I had to...
Can I go in here?
No, yeah. You're more than welcome to go in there.
Comfy seat, not bad.
So I had to make all new trans tunnel. I shouldn't say all new, but we had to cut out a section where the trans was hitting, and then I had to make a trans tunnel to kind of accept the larger T56 transmission.
Wow.
So the only thing I had left to do now is basically weld it in, but they got to drop the trans and the motor once more. We got to modify the oil pan because the oil pan's crashing into the steering rack. Mm-hmm. So when they drop the motor and trans, that's when I'm going to weld everything up.
Nice.
So
awesome. Well, it's really cool to see that just in 1 week you guys got that trans tunnel put in and, you know, mocked up, right? But you won't do the final weld like you were saying until they drop the trans. But that's awesome. It looks really good.
Yeah, it actually turned out a lot better than I was expecting.
Yeah, that's
really
crazy.
tight.
I can't believe you got it in a week. Will you help me out? Yeah. You're looking at me like, what?
Watch your noggin.
Thank you. See, I can always depend on you guys. I love it. It's looking awesome.
Yep.
All right, Josh. Well, I guess we'll quit bugging you so you can get back to it.
All right.
So we'll see you in 2019.
Yeah, see you next year.
Good work on the truck. Hiya! You guys, let me do like this. Hey! You guys, thanks so much for tuning in with us on Motor City Solutions Facebook Live every Friday at 3. Do the dance. Thanks, Josh. Elbow. That's when you don't have hands. Thank you so much for tuning in with us on the live feed. You guys, don't forget, like, share, comment, subscribe, follow us on YouTube. And I knew I saw him. Hold on really quick. Shout out to Worth. Woohoo! This is Alex. Listen, the funniest thing, you want to know what's crazy, is I literally gave you a shout out earlier today on this live feed. I was like, Alex is our representative from Worth. That's awesome. So there he is, you guys, Worth, and this is Alex. He can help you with all of your supplier needs from Worth.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Alex. Good to see you. Happy New Year. So I had to go say hi because we were talking about him being our representative, not talking about him. But anyways, off with this microphone. Thank you so much for tuning in to our Facebook Live, you guys. Motor City Solutions, Taylor, Michigan, every Friday at 3 o'clock. We will do our live feed at 3. Da, 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 da. Boom, into the light. I don't know if I like that. So thanks so much for tuning in, you guys. Happy New Year. Thank you for following and going with us on this journey in 2018, our 7th year of business here at the Hot Rod Shop. We really appreciate you guys commenting and sharing and technology. Anyways, thanks you guys so much. Happy New Year, and we will see you next year. Motor City Solutions, we are out of here.